What's going on? What's going on, you? It's your guy. Fighter Complex, number 7. Who's in the building? It's your guy. Fighter Complex, number 7. Who's in the building? It's your guy. Fighter Complex, number 7. Who's in the building? It's your guy. Fighter Complex, number 7. Who's in the building? It's your guy. Fighter Complex, number 7. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that was, I don't know what was going on. Can you hear me? Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, so my laptop is down. My laptop is down. That's one of the reasons I haven't been able to go live. Besides just being busy with life, life been lifing. My laptop is down. Second laptop that goes down. So I have to go get a new laptop or repair the one I got, the one I have. But for now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna, go live and speak to y'all, have regular conversations. I'll still do song requests and all that. I'm just gonna have to do it off my other phone. That's all. I play the song request off my phone. Damn, what am I looking for? All right, what is this? Shout out to the 15 people in the building. Shout out to now 10 people in the building. Shout out to y'all. How was y'all Thanksgiving, man? My Thanksgiving was corny. My Thanksgiving was corny. Obviously I'm still on the ankle bracelet for a little while. I wasn't able to, go visit family. I wasn't able to go. What up, Kerry Dodge? I wasn't able to go, lead a state, visit people, whatever, do my thing. Whatever, right? But did you guys at least eat good? Did you guys eat good? The topic of today is Thanksgiving is Hispanic. Oh, we're gonna talk about it tonight, Let's see how long we're gonna be here. Let's see how long. Gas Mess, what's up? Yeah. Hit Thanksgiving is Hispanic. I'm gonna play a little music. Y'all know the Cash App, $ pay me. No, sorry. It's $Cocolos 7. $Cocolos 7. Oh damn, I can't write in my own chat. Damn, this is corny. This is corny. How do I write in my own chat? Yeah, I think that. Damn, that's whack. Mm, wow. What up, 18 letter? I can't write in my own chat. That's weird. That's a good thing about StreamYard. At least on StreamYard, you could do that. You know. Since I'm live through YouTube, I guess it's not letting me. That's weird.
All right.
Um, yo, yeah. How was y'all Thanksgiving? No gas mask, 18 letter, Puerto Rican rum. I mean, how was y'all Thanksgiving, man?
Time to put in work. We all got a job to do. I light a joint, then ask myself, what would Pablo do? Coming through with the paper plates like the barbecue. Got the haters shaking heads like the Bibles do. Yeah, but it's all for my family. The goal wasn't live middle class and buy Camrys. I want us all to eat, even if from my pantry. I guess I'm just more soul food than eye candy. I feel like these young niggas need more eye jammies, more passport stamps, less trips to Miami. Yeah, bro, we all need a little culture, a little time away from bird ass niggas and vultures. I tell you what you need to hear, not trying to insult you. I'm too old to kid you, I gotta adult you. Listen, this shit is getting out of hand like fumbles in football. I humbly put y'all in your fucking place. That's my OCD. I give a bitch a little bit, but it's mostly D. I be in that Rolls Royce knocking go CD. That's supreme clientele. All I know is buy and sell. We had to hustle to eat. It wasn't no Thanksgiving. Pour out a little liquor for homies that ain't living. It's big dinner shit, baby. Everybody up in here. Find what you bring to the table. Then pull up a chair. Yeah. You see? Without hoping ain't nothing.
What up, y'all? What up? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Even though I couldn't go anywhere because I had my ankle bracelet. Oh yeah, I was able to eat some Thanksgiving cooking. You know, I was still able to eat some Thanksgiving cooking. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. You know what we talking about today? Thanksgiving. It didn't start in Massachusetts by the Pilgrims. The Spaniards, Florida, in the 1500s. The 1500s. Yeah. Shout out to the 5 people in the building, man. Shout out to the 5 people in the building, man. I'm still doing song requests at the Cash App, Cocolo Siete. I hope y'all know it. I'm mad that when I go live through here, I can't, because my laptop is messed up. I can't show, I can't type, I can't like really show videos. So, I'm gonna get a new laptop or repair the one I have. So, y'all stay tuned for that, man. But I hope y'all had a good holiday. You know me, I grew up Jehovah Witness, but it still doesn't matter. I still enjoy good food and good ambiance and good people. Yeah, why not, right? Why not? But look how quickly the week. Look, when it's a vacation, that shit fly so quickly. But when you working, that shit goes slow. It goes slow. R.P. Trinidad.
Whoever you look up to, ask him. I'm a real G. As far as this rap shit go, I got realty. Before being signed to a major, I had a real key. Now I ain't trying to play you, I'm trying to give you the real me. Almost 20 years in the game, and I'm still me. Niggas fear hearing my name. I got skills, be the boy, the girl, the weed. I got pills, be many other owners, that's in the field, be no license or registration, that's what it still be. Honors in your pocket, your heart, that's what it will be. From the hood, cop out, even if not guilty. Rich ain't good enough, nigga, I'm not filthy. I'm hardcore, rough and rugged, I'm not silky. Guns under mattress, money is what it will be. This is the last supper here. Last time we break bread, so pull up a chair. Yeah.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Trinidad. Crazy. Because they always, her family and friends and loved ones, they're always going to remember right around Thanksgiving she passed away. So, that's the crazy part when people pass away around a holiday, because a holiday is very monumental. So people will always associate that holiday with the person. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's like, yeah, I don't want to just mention it, but I don't want to really dig in too deep into that, but that's just like the psychology of a human, right? Or the brain, right? The mind, right? Of an animal, human, a child, an old person. When something happened and it's associated to something else, that thing will remind you of that other thing. So, like an example, uh, if you wear a certain cologne or perfume, right, whatever, that person is not gonna forget that smell. Even if you're not around and they smell something similar to it, they're gonna remember you. Or if you smelled good, they're gonna remember you. I mean, if you smell bad, they're gonna remember that foul taste. It's amazing, how the brain works and all that. So, yeah, when someone dies and it's associated to a holiday, a specific date, that's gonna be traumatic for the loved ones. But shout out to Trinidad. Damn, man, that was unexpected. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. Yo, death is part of life, yo. We all not gonna be here 100 years from now. Sundown, no, no. I wish I could have been to New York. I got invited to do something in New York. I can't go. I got invited to go to New Hampshire. Couldn't go. But I have the ankle bracelet removed very soon. Um, but it was good, Sundown. 18th letter says, "Yeah, my grandmother wore YSL diamonds. I still remember her scent." Yeah, it be like that. And then, like, if you're walking anywhere in the street and you smell something similar to it, or the exact thing, you're gonna remember her. That's how it just the brain work. Um, there was a book I read that, and it kind of like broke it down. It's called Sex on the Brain. It's really more speaking about the functions of the body and relationships with humans. It's kind of like a psychology book. Uh, it's just like it got a little catchy name to it, but yeah, it just speaks how we react to certain things or whatever. Um, yeah, man. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I hate the fact that my laptop messed up again. But what can I do? Except go get a new one, get a new battery, whatever. I think over here it's just the battery's damaged. I think it was just the battery. So, hopefully that's not too expensive, right? Um, yeah, let me see something. Hmm. A MacBook. I have a MacBook gas mask. I have a MacBook, bro. Two MacBooks, both messed up. All right. Mac and cheese, ribs, turkey, what else was it? Mashed potatoes. I didn't get to eat a lot because it's just I got a plate from somebody that sent it over to me, but I didn't get to go anywhere. Obviously, got to be in the house by 9 o'clock. But soon they're gonna take it off. Really soon they're gonna take it off. But let me play this for y'all.
Traditionally, the Spanish representative. Menendez christened the new settlement San Agustin, or St. Augustine.
Guys, can y'all hear the audio? Can y'all hear the audio?
It was September 8th, 1565. Traditionally, the Spanish representative, the king, would go to the flag, plant the flag in the ground, and proclaim the land in the name of the king. He, however, went over to Father Lopez and knelt down and kissed the cross. So he proclaimed the land in nombre de Dios, in the name of God, before the name of his king. And Lopez observed the natives imitated all they saw done. Now there's a picture for you.
So it wasn't the British, the Spaniards that were here before them in Florida interacting with the natives were bringing them customs and culture, right? Now, it wasn't always friendly. I'm not even going to mention that, but there were times where it was. So you had these clerics, you can say, quote unquote, civilizing them, right? Or introducing a new way of life. And some of them just adhere to it. I guarantee you, others opposed it and fought and rebelled against it. But at a certain point, to a certain level, to a certain degree, there was a camaraderie or getting along, even at a minuscule level, right? So let's continue this, right? Because this is not, they don't teach us this part in school.
Father Lopez then conducted a mass of thanksgiving, and Menendez ordered that a meal be prepared for everyone, including the natives. This was 55 years before the Pilgrims even arrived in Plymouth. A few years ago, Dr. Michael Gannon drew fire when he called this meal the true first Thanksgiving. There was a guy who called me from WBZ in Boston. He said, while I'm talking.
Wait a minute. Sundown, you're in New York? When are you leaving New York? No, yeah, the screen is black. Yeah, the screen is black.
Do you realize that there's an emergency meeting of select men at Plymouth to contend with this new information that there were Spaniards in Florida before there were Englishmen in Massachusetts? And then he said, well, you know how you've become known up here in New England? And I said, no. He said, the Grinch who stole Thanksgiving.
Mm.
We all know the famous story of Thanksgiving.
Mm. Interesting. Interesting. Irby, what up, man? Be love, what up? Yeah, like I said, it's been a couple of times where I was like, okay, let me go live. And my laptop, it's been malfunctioning for a little while. I know it's associated with the battery. So I know I just have to go, replace the battery and I should be good. I should just replace the battery and then I should be good. And if anything, I could do lives like these. A haircut fighter? Oh, man, here we go. Well, I'm going to do something soon with my hair. I'm not going to tell you what, but I will be doing something soon with my hair. I know for the past month, I've been really finicky with my lives. I have something important I'll be doing tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I do have something important I'll do. Just let it go now. Take me on a date. You take me on a date and I'll do whatever you say, lady. Thanksgiving. I know you didn't cook anything for Thanksgiving, be love. Let's be real. Let's be real. I know you guys probably missed me. I'm like, man, Fighter hasn't been live in a long time. Yeah, take me on a date and I get a haircut. MXC, yeah, I mean, MXC, my laptop, I mean, it ain't the same. My laptop has been messed up. No, I'm not on house arrest. I'm still, if it wasn't for, if it wasn't for that, man, I would have been outside. And I'm not on house arrest. I'm on an ankle bracelet. I've never been on house arrest. When you're on an ankle bracelet, you can go outside. You just have a curfew. House arrest if you can't leave the confines of your home, of your place of residence. That's what that means, right? Um, yeah, Thanksgiving. Yo, someone I know instead of cooking a big meal, they just ordered a bunch of food from a restaurant, a local restaurant that provides that service. It They paid like $500 something, and they got a bunch of food. They didn't cook. They just went somewhere and bought it. And the restaurant, you know how certain restaurants they have that like homemade taste. It was one of those, like a local spot. And I'm like, yo, that's not a bad idea, right? But then again, it's like uh, Thanksgiving is such an overkill. It just seems like it's such an overkill, you know? Such an overkill.
potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it. Look. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, greens, potatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys. You name it, you name it, you name it, you name it.
I don't know if Windows still exists, but I have a MacBook. I have two MacBooks. And the second one, what I think happened is the battery. So I'm pretty sure it's probably the battery had poor health. So I think if I replace the battery, I should be good. If I replace the battery, I should be good. But yeah, man, you know how the holidays go. There's a lot of eating and drinking, and you know how that go, man. Yeah, it be like, and this be the time where like you could hit up an ex and be like, "Hey, I'm just reaching out. I hope everything's good with you. Happy Thanksgiving." Yo, I don't even celebrate. Like, I don't even like this year. I really started telling people, "Oh, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Thanksgiving." Why? Just being friendly. I don't celebrate none of that. Just me being corny. And then when people ask me, "Oh, they might not know my situation. Oh, what did you do for how was your Thanksgiving?" I'm like, I never really celebrated it, but I'm on an ankle bracelet, so I couldn't leave anywhere. I couldn't leave the state to go see my family. I got invited to two different places. I got invited to New York and I got invited to New Hampshire, and I couldn't go to neither of them. But it's okay because tomorrow, I have to be part of a situation. So I have like a big day tomorrow. And don't worry, you guys will be notified about it, most likely, if it goes down. So don't worry, you guys will know. You guys will know. Got green beans, tomato, chalk. Got green beans, tomato. You name it. Shout out to MXC, man. Shout out to MXC for the Cash App, dog. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to get a new battery, if not another laptop, man.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
You name it. Thanksgiving. You name it. I might as well get a tower. What you mean? Like get a desktop or not a laptop? Might as well get what kind of tablet? What you mean? Like a desktop? Yeah, I mean, I think about it because those desktop they don't just go out like that, man. Laptops they're more finicky. They easily break. You name it. Got greens, beans, made. Yeah, man. So B Love said she didn't cook anything. I mean, even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, the good part is you get days off. B Lover can't cook. I don't know. B Love isn't 25 or 30. B Love is 40 something. So that's a different time. She know how to cook. And she has a daughter, she know how to cook.
The picture perfect meal shared by Native Americans and pilgrims as a symbol of gratitude, cooperation, and peace.
What up, Hassan? What
The
up?
true story behind the feast is much more complex. Among other things, the first Thanksgiving was a temporary celebration in the midst of struggle and cultural misunderstandings. Keep watching to learn more about the Pilgrims, the Native Americans, and the captivating true story of the first Thanksgiving. The early 1600s were a time of exploration, hardship, and survival for the Pilgrims, a group of settlers who had left England to start anew after growing tired of religious persecution.
See, this is the thing. They're speaking about the British when the true originators were the Spanish of Thanksgiving, P. You see that? You see how that worked? Amazing.
In their homeland. After a grueling journey across the Atlantic on the Mayflower, they landed near what we know today as Plymouth, Massachusetts. The journey was brutal. The Mayflower set sail in September 1620 with over 100 passengers crammed into a single deck below the main deck. During the 2 month journey, they faced cramped quarters, poor sanitation, and constant seasickness. To make matters worse, they arrived in America as winter was beginning. Many were already weak from the journey, and the cold made survival even more of a challenge. The Pilgrims' first winter in New England was much harsher than expected. Without enough food and shelter to prepare for the winter, they endured freezing temperatures, illnesses, and malnutrition.
So, yo, just imagine that, right? Imagine, imagine you're going on this voyage. You're leaving everything that you know behind. You're going to a new land, a foreign land, a new place, and you're getting sick, people dying for months and months and months. Like you have to survive over small amount of food, water. Yo, that's a tough task though, man. I'm just saying, like, just really think about it. Them people were at sea for over 30 days. Let me look it up. How long did it take for the pilgrims to sail the Atlantic? It got to be at least 30 days, right? 66 days. After more than 2 months, 66 days at sea, the pilgrims finally arrived at Cape Cod. That's right there, Boston, right? November 11th. That just happened. 1620. And then, built their town where a group of Wampanoag people had lived before. A sickness had killed most of them. So the sickness killed the natives or the white people, the pilgrims, right? So just imagine that. So you at for 2 weeks, sorry, 2 months, you're on this boat. Yo, they had to bring a lot of food, yo. 2 months of food, dog. Mm. They probably was bringing a lot of bread, a bunch of water. Imagine that, man.
By spring, nearly half of the settlers had perished from exposure, unprotection from severe weather, or disease. Every day was a struggle for the newly arrived pilgrims as their survival hung in the balance. The pilgrims were not alone. They settled in the territory of the Wampanoag tribe. Despite the pilgrims' need for help, early interactions between the pilgrims and the indigenous people were marred by mistrust. The two groups had vastly different cultures, languages, and beliefs. Both sides knew that a misstep might lead to conflict, which neither people could afford. The Wampanoag people had lived in the area for centuries, cultivating the land, fishing, hunting, and gathering. Their leader, Massasoit, was well aware of the encroachment of European settlers and the danger it posed to his people. Along with the threat they posed, Massasoit also recognized the opportunity the newcomers represented. The Wampanoag people had suffered from devastating diseases brought by earlier European explorers, and their population was severely reduced.
Mm. Look at that. They was bringing them COVID. Was giving them the H1N1. Ain't that a motherfucker? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. You're coming in the building, man. Like I said, right now, I don't have my laptop, but I'm gonna try to get it repaired soon. So, for this last month of the year, I could finish it strong doing lives and uploading videos, man. Because, without my laptop, I can't upload anything. I can't edit stuff. I mean, well, I can with my phone, but, you know, I can with my phone. I could edit, chops things up. But it ain't the same, dog. Rakim says, yeah, the population was severely reduced just as the Tainos. Um, just ask the Tainos. Just ask. I can't ask the Tainos. They're dead. Can't ask them, bro. Those people are like 500 years removed, man. Can't can't ask them, dog. Um, yeah, like I said though, new laptop or new battery coming soon for my laptop, man. That way I could do my lives. Or I'm thinking, yo, maybe I could just get the desktop, man. I gotta think about it. Gotta think about it. Might just get the iMac. Big John. Gotta think about it.
He believed an alliance with the Pilgrims could help strengthen their defenses against rival tribes. This is where a man named Squanto came.
But no, the desktop, the iMac desktop, the iMac. But it's not old school. There's new desktops that are brand new, and they won't be breaking down and finicky like laptops. Laptops are not really that durable. Desktops are made to be more durable. iMac is a desktop, and those are sturdy. They last long. They're not batteries always fucking up. Cause remember, at least with a desktop, you don't have to keep. It doesn't have a charger, which could mess up the battery health and all that. Because that's what a lot of times messes up the laptop's battery.
In. Squanto was a Patuxet tribesman with a unique perspective on the new European arrivals. Years before, Squanto was captured by English traders and sold into slavery in Spain. He managed to escape to England, where he learned English, before eventually returning to his homeland. Tragically, he found his entire Patuxet tribe wiped out by disease when he returned. Squanto became an interpreter and a mediator, bridging the gap between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag. His knowledge of English and first-hand experience with both cultures made him an invaluable ally to both sides. He taught the Pilgrims essential survival skills, such as planting corn, using fish as fertilizer, catching fish and eel, and safely foraging for edible and medicinal plants. This shared knowledge transformed the Pilgrims' chances for survival, allowing them to finally cultivate their own food. As the relationship between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag people strengthened, Massasoit and the Pilgrim leaders agreed on a mutual protection treaty. This pact was intended to safeguard both parties from potential threats and establish peace and cooperation. The alliance was delicate, built on a mixture of trust, caution, and mutual need. The first Thanksgiving feast. By the autumn of 1621, the Pilgrims had managed their first successful harvest with the help of Squanto and the Wampanoag people. This was a monumental achievement for them, drastically increasing their hope for survival after nearly a year of unimaginable hardship and loss. The Pilgrims wanted to celebrate this harvest and express their gratitude for the help they'd received from their Native American allies. So they invited Massasoit, the Wampanoag leader, and his men to join them in a shared meal. This gathering would be what we now know as the first Thanksgiving, and it was meant to...
Which actually is incorrect, right? Because 60 years prior or whatever, they were doing that in Florida. They were doing that in Florida. Irby says the natives were too naive. I mean, you could say that. Don't trust anyone, right? But then again, it's like eventually they were gonna get wiped out, man. These pilgrims were advanced when it came to warfare and all that. So just imagine.
strengthen the blooming hope and friendship between the two groups of people. The exact date of the feast is unknown, but most historians place it in late September or early October. Unlike how we typically imagine it, this was not a single meal, but a festival, likely lasting about 3 days. It was a time for feasting, entertainment, and diplomacy. But it wasn't just a celebration. It was an opportunity for both groups to honor their alliance, share their respective traditions, and show mutual respect to each other. They came from wildly different backgrounds, but the first Thanksgiving offered them a chance to connect. Who was there and what did they eat? By the time the first Thanksgiving took place, about 50 pilgrims were left, a small fraction of the number who had arrived on the Mayflower. On the other hand, Massasoit arrived with around 90 Wampanoag men, a much larger group than the pilgrims had anticipated. Seeing their native neighbors in such large numbers might have intimidated the pilgrims, but they welcomed them anyway. Based on those numbers, the gathering would have been approximately 140 people, making it the largest social event the pilgrims had experienced since their arrival. The food at this feast would have been very different from what Americans now associate with Thanksgiving. While today's Thanksgiving meals typically include turkey,
140 people, that's nothing. I mean, that's a huge party, right? That's what, like the size of a wedding? But that's really nothing when you think about it.
cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie. The fair in 1621
So
consisted
so it's probably like the elite natives and the elite pilgrims were the one that were able to participate in the festival. Like,
only of what the pilgrims and Wampanoag could hunt, gather, and grow with their own hands. The feast most likely consisted of a wide variety of native food. The Wampanoag brought 5 deer. For the Wampanoag, bringing food to a communal feast was customary, and venison was an essential part of their diet. Since they lived so close
venison, deer. I want to try deer. Up here, where I live at, so they love deer.
to the coast, the pilgrims had easy access to shellfish and other seafood. Mussels, lobster, clams, and even eel may have been part of the feast.
Eel?
Both groups may have provided fowl, like ducks, geese, or wild turkeys. Wild turkeys were native to the region and plentiful, but no historical record confirms that this classic Thanksgiving dish was on the menu. Both peoples might have also harvested vegetables like corn, squash, and beans, as well as nuts and berries that were native to the forests of New England. Chestnuts, walnuts, and beech nuts were likely on the table for that first feast. Although cranberries would have been available, cranberry sauce probably wasn't part of the feast because the pilgrims didn't have the luxury of sugar. What did the pilgrims and the Wampanoag people do at the feast? While we often envision a large meal when we think of the first Thanksgiving, the feast was not just about eating. Historical accounts suggest that the pilgrims and the Wampanoag put on various forms of entertainment throughout the event. The pilgrims used the occasion to show off their military skills through firing drills and musket handling. This was likely a show of strength, demonstrating to the Wampanoag that they could defend themselves if needed. For the
Oh shit! Like intimidation tactic. And they said, when 90 of them pulled up, uh, it's showing them all they got numbers, so they went deep. Mm. Mm.
Wampanoag, gatherings like this typically involve storytelling, games, and athletic contests. It's possible that the Wampanoag entertained the pilgrims with foot races, wrestling matches, or other forms of physical competition. These activities fostered camaraderie and mutual respect, allowing the two groups to see each other as people rather than just convenient allies. The dark side of the first Thanksgiving.
Uh-oh.
While there was much to be thankful for, and the feast was a time of celebration, it also highlighted the cultural gap between the Pilgrims and the Native Americans. For the Pilgrims, this feast was an expression of gratitude to their God for providing a successful harvest, and to the Wampanoag for their support. For the Wampanoag, sharing food was an important part of their culture, a way of honoring relationships. For Massasoit, participating in the feast was a strategic move and a gesture of goodwill. His people had endured massive suffering from diseases introduced by earlier European explorers, and their population had dwindled. Massasoit's role in the Pilgrims' success was primarily motivated by his desire to secure his people's future in a rapidly changing world. Although the feast is often remembered as a moment of harmony, viewing it within its broader historical context provides valuable insight. The peaceful alliance between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag was short-lived.
Yeah. Two different group of people in one land. I mean, how long was that gonna last, right? How long was that gonna last? Then people say, "Oh, I mean, well, that represents the massacre of the native man, dog. I'm still eating, dog. I'm still eating, dog. You don't like what Thanksgiving represents, like the origin story, but you still gonna munch, right? So you still gonna munch, right? Still gonna eat good, right?
Compared to the centuries of conflict and displacement that followed for native tribes as more Europeans arrived. The first Thanksgiving was a rare moment of unity that would not last, and it was soon to be overshadowed by the colonization and conflicts that followed. For those few days, though, the groups found common ground. They shared food, companionship, and maybe a sense of relief knowing that they were stronger together, if only temporarily. While the first Thanksgiving isn't the purely joyful occasion we often think of, it was a symbol of hope and a rare moment of peace in an otherwise conflict-riddled history. The aftermath and legacy of the first Thanksgiving. The peace between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag did not last forever. As more European settlers arrived, tensions grew. The original alliance between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag people began to break down under immense pressure from things like land disputes and competition for resources.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't gotta keep talking about it. Y'all know what happened. Let me show y'all these funny videos though. Hold on, let me show you some funny videos. This by this Dominican dude.
Yeah, my crib, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have the free crib, bro. My mom's is leaving.
Hold on.
All right, we're doing Thanksgiving plate ratings. You heard 1 through 10. This I'm gonna give a 4. Cause all of that like black bean soup in the middle, bro. You didn't liquefied the plate, bro. It's too swampy for me, my boy. You eating a lagoon. The brisket or whatever look good, but the rest is just too much, bro. 4. You see, I'm not gonna lie, I like this plate, but there's one big problem. I don't know if y'all see it, bro. That avocado still got a peel on it, and it's pissing me off. If you gonna put the avocado on my plate, take the cacara off, bro. Come on, that's bad vibes, bro. This is a 5. This gets a 10. You know why? This was my plate, bro. Just look, I don't even gotta say nothing, bro. You see it? You fucking see it. 10. Alright, bro. Y'all
Octopus?
trolling me now, bro. What the fuck is this? Huh? You got Ursula come.
Yo. See, yo, look. You see why I got a new phone, right? After like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, the phone goes out. And it's funny, right? As soon as I got, now I got a new iPhone. As soon as I got the new iPhone, the my laptop goes out. I'm like, yo, I can't win. I can't win out here. I can't win out here. Nah, but he funny. He's funny. Let me see. Let me see. This is funny.
Papa. Sí. Una ensalada de papa tiene. Oh, rosadito. Está bonito. ¿Tiene remolacha? Sí. Está bonito, sí, está bonito. Déjame ver los brazos. Oh, them shit's hairy as fuck, my boy. Yo, check the arms. Nah, the back arms is jiggling like you gain entry, open sesame. Oh yeah. Look at that meat, look at that jiggle. Dale pa allá. Hey, whoa. Boss man. Hey, whoa, bro. What the fuck is you doing? What you bringing to the table? I got the hookah. What is you? Is it busting? Inspect the hookah, bro. Bro, come on. If it's not busting, I'ma fuck you up. I'm busting. Dile. Vamos a ver. Dile. My bad, big homie. My bad. That shit is busting. Un chin de vaporú on the tip? Yes. Last 2-3 more minutes. No. Excuse what?
She got a fatty.
What is it? Bueno, una lasaña que yo hice. Lasagna, what's the ingredients? Tiene carne de res, queso y cachú. Un arroz, ahí sí, para 50 gente. Algo diferente y tú tienes que tratarlo. No, yo tengo que tratarlo. Ni muerto, ni ciego, ni borracho lo trato. Eso va para el ron, váyase para el diablo. No disrespect. I never want to see not even somebody who looked like you ever again in my life. Please and thank you. Yeah, that's the chlamydia shit taking over. Can I help you? Good? Hey, whoa. Fuck is you doing? .com.
I'm here for a party.
What is this?
Turkey. My aunt made it.
Your
Family
aunt.
recipe.
This dude funny. Yeah, a surge protector. Nah, man, I just think electronics are not perfect. You know, eventually they're gonna go down. They're not perfect, though. But you know, man, I've been live an hour. I gotta be consistent. At least that y'all know, I'm alive. Um, yeah, man, hit that like button. Don't worry, your boy's still here. You just gotta. I'm gonna get a computer soon, another computer, or fix the one I had. I got the iPhone 14. People that are broker than me already have the 16. I mean, the phone you have doesn't signify how much money you got. If your 14 still works, you still got your 14. Nigga.
I get a kick out of brew. There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on a label. Beat up all the MCs and drink them under the table like.
I don't know, bro. You tell, get a camera. Are you gonna use it? Is that something that you want to invest in? How much are you gonna spend? I don't know. I got a camera because I like cameras. I like pictures, videos. I got a YouTube channel.
DTs be getting no new leads. It's like he eating watermelon. Stay spitting new seeds. Mr. Weed, give me some of what he drooping off. As soon as he wake up, choking like it was whooping cough. They group in soft. First hour at the open bar.
Yo, guys, hit that like button. Hit that Cash App. Cocolos 7, COCOLOS 7. 500. I mean, what comes into place the lens and then how you use the camera. But guys, I'm gonna be back even if I have to do these type of lives for an hour. I'm gonna do them. Know what I mean?
On they trooping off. He went to go laugh and get some head by the side road. Smash some autograph of Derriere red to wide load. This yard bird tastes like fried toad. Turd love villain. Take pride in cold words. Crooked eye mode. Nerd geek with a cold heart. Probably still be speaking in rhymes as an old fart. Study how to eat to die by the pizza guy. No, he's not too fly to ski in a squeeze a eye. A squeeze a thigh. Maybe give her curves a feel. The same way she feel it when he flow with nerves of steel. They call it super when they need their back plumbing fix. How is only one left?
It then coming 6.
Whatever happened to 2 and 3? A herb tried to slide with 4 and 5 and got caught. Like, what you doing, G? Don't make him have to get cut.
Like truancy. All right, man. Listen, yo. It's been good. I've been here for an hour. I'm gonna be doing these, man. Power hour, man. Just to keep you up in the loop. You heard? Stay dangerous. Make it that. Good night. Enjoy your last day off. Right back at it Monday for most people.